Good evening, all of you. Good evening. लास्ट बहुत देर से मैं देख रहा था, लॉट ऑफ पीपल वर आस्किंग नो साउंड, नो साउंड. सो ये लो, आ गया साउंड. गुड इवनिंग once again, and all of you, I hope, suppose that you can hear me. Anyone facing any challenge regarding voice? Everyone saying yes? Okay, thank you so much. Yes, Mr. Patni, Mr. Virendra Patni, he has attended all the webinars which included about EMI. In fact, I have so many names, Mr. Patni, then one of my very close club member of Nifty Millennial is Mr. Bala Kumaryam. He has also been with all the webinars. I know that all the webinars I have not been able to make it as fantastic as it should always be, but still they have supported me always. They have always been here with me. There are a lot of others names, since I'm not able to see here, that's the reason perhaps I'm not able to remember. Okay, yeah, Mr. Pramod, good evening. My name is Abhishek. And yes, another name, Mr. Anil Srivastava, he has also been there with all this webinar. And from the core of my heart, I really want to thank all these people. I'm sorry if I have forgotten any name, if I'm not able to take any name and who has always been there. But so much, it developed a kind of relationship between you and Nifty Millennial, between Abhishek and Nifty Millennial, between Abhishek and you all. So that definitely is it's something commendable. Thank you so much. Santosh Kumar Pinge is asking me, can you upload part 1 on YouTube? Santosh Kumar ji, my part 1 on, and that was uploaded on 28th November. So put the date also and you will get the part 1. अमर जी दुर्गापुर से कह रहे हैं कि हिंदी में कन्वर्ट करें. अच्छा, ओके. मैं देखिए, मैं कोशिश तो करता हूँ हिंदी इंग्लिश दोनों वालों को कवर करने की, लेकिन ज्यादातर इंग्लिश वाले लोग होते हैं, तो ऑब्वियसली डेमोक्रेटिक कंट्री से होने के नाते मैं डेमोक्रेटिक हो जाता हूँ एंड गो विथ दोज जिनकी संख्या ज्यादा है. Okay, Mr. Vipin Nasa says this is the first time I'm joining. Welcome, Mr. Vipin. हिंदी भी जरूर रहेगा कहीं ना कहीं और आपको समझ में आता रहेगा जरूर. बहुत अच्छी बात है. कुछ ऐसे लोग हैं जिनकी ईएमआई की प्रॉब्लम थी. मैं जानना चाहूंगा कि क्या वो लोग हैं यहाँ पे या नहीं. Okay, Raj Sekhar says this is the first webinar to attend this, or should I go for through part 1? No, Mr. Raj Sekhar, आप part 2 attend करें, don't worry. Attend part 2 and then you can go for part 1. It's absolutely fine, not a big deal. Okay, few people say sound breaking. Is everything cool now? That would be because of some weaker network connection. Sanjay Dikshit, Parimal Panchal, these were the people who were facing issues because of huge EMI in their life. Okay, perhaps they must be trying to get into it, but unfortunately they would be somewhere busy. No problem. So let's start with today's topic. Yes. Yeah, Mr. Virendra Patni, I remember you have issue. Last time you informed me that you have somewhere around 17 lakh of, I have this information available with me. It's a 9-year loan, 9-year remaining loan, I mean. So don't worry. Okay, I will take this question. Mr. Chitiz from Pune asked me, has any one of your employee have gone EMI free? Mr. Chitiz, Nifty Millionaire is not a company which talks about changing life, financial life of any person anywhere in the world overnight. We are just 2.5 years old company, and most of the employees are there with us for last 1.5 year, 2 year. So within 2 years, this cannot happen. And good news is, in our company, we don't have any employee who is having any kind of EMI. That's plus point for us. But still, if there would have been any, we cannot do anything within 1 or 2 years. This does not work with any person. We don't believe in that. So I think you should be away from such questions. Nothing happens overnight. If it is happening with you, that's good for you. Good to know that. So yeah, okay. There are people who are mentioning about their loans. वी विल टॉक अबाउट दैट अमर. हम अमर जी हम बात करेंगे लोन के बारे में. अभी अमाउंट के बारे में बात नहीं करते हैं, उसके बारे में बाद में बात करेंगे. अभी स्टार्ट करते हैं और बाद में आपके क्वेश्चन आंसर हम लेंगे. मैं एक रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा कि जिस जो भी पार्ट के बारे में मैं बात कर रहा हूं, जो भी स्लाइड के बारे में बात कर रहा हूं, उससे रिलेटेड अगर क्वेश्चन हो तभी आप बीच में अपने क्वेश्चन रखें. अदरवाइज प्लीज सेव इट फॉर द लास्ट मोमेंट्स. आई एम नॉट गोइंग एनीवेयर. जब तक मैं आपके हर क्वेश्चन का जवाब नहीं दूंगा, आई विल नॉट क्लोज दिस सेशन. सो बी रेस्ट assured. Everyone, please keep all your extra questions for the last hours. If you have any question related to the slide which we are going through, please put down your questions here on the chat box. Otherwise, remaining questions should always be saved for the last hours. And I assure you that I will answer each and every question of yours before closing this session. Thank you so much, everyone. Let's start the topic of the today. And topic is already there: how to say bye bye to EMI from your life forever. This is a very, I become very excited when I talk about this topic. और मेरी एक्साइटमेंट की वजह ये होती है कि मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि अगर ये एक चीज मैं कर पाया अपने देश में, तो शायद मैं देश में सबसे बड़े काम करने वालों में एक इंसान गिना जाऊंगा. मैं मीन्स ये कंपनी गिनी जाएगी निफ्टी मिलेनियर. बिकॉज इंडिया में 100 करोड़ की पॉपुलेशन है मिडिल क्लास की. एंड आउट ऑफ 100 करोड़, at least more than 30 crore people, right? 30 crore people. Okay, just give me one moment. Everyone can hear me, right? Any issue? No voice? And now voice is there? Okay, voice is there, right? No issues. Okay, thank you so much. Yes, so I was talking about this point that इंडिया में मिडिल क्लास की सबसे बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है EMIs, or you can say loan. A few days before I had read a line, a sentence, you can say, statement, and that was, poor lives, poor earns for living. Okay. And rich people see how they can use their and others' money to make more money for them. And middle class earn to pay his or her debts. And that's the biggest truth of Indian economy, that most of the middle class are earning to pay their debts. They are earning for bank and other non-banking financial institutions. I have already discussed this point in the first part of this webinar. So all of you who wants to understand this point, how we are earning for bank, please go through the first part and you will understand in detail how it actually happens. So now today, let's move to the content of this webinar. Okay, yes, one very important point. It has always been the case with Nifty Millennia that we have got our club members for almost each and every corner of India. And let me tell you, we have a very good percentage of club members from Chennai. The whole state, Chennai, the complete Tamil Nadu. Yes, we have a lot of our members from Tamil Nadu and very good people, like, very supportive, very educated, very helpful. So I am pretty much sure all of you are aware of this point that Chennai witnessed unprecedented rain followed by devastating flood again. It was rain and then flood. In fact, the sad part is most of them spent several days without electricity, cell phone coverage, and internet as well. Yes, this was such a pathetic condition for all of them. And we express our condolences and we also express our support. Not only condolence, we also express our support to them because they have been a very important part of Nifty Millionaire. And let me tell you that what we did, we collected old clothes, shoes, some eatables, these things from our office members and their family members, and we have two, you can say employee from Tamil Nadu. We sent them to Tamil Nadu with all those stuff, and they have distributed there to some of the peoples were who actually required such stuff due to the bad phase they have gone through due to unprecedented rain and the blood. So yes, we would you believe I was actually sitting to see a news channel, and I could actually see a lot of insects, lot of, there were a lot of dirt after the rain stopped, and it was such a bad view. Oh my god, it was devastating. Oh god. And the good part is, all all the Indian stood together to help Chennai. That was amazing. I also appreciate government taking very good care, but of course felt very bad when few political parties, they were trying to make it, a point of promotion for them, political promotions. That was a bad scenario. But let's not see the bad scenario because these things keep happening here. Let's only focus on positivity so that we can do more and more positive work. And yes, we and Chennai, Nifty Millionaire Chennai, they are so much related. So we are there with them. Now moving to the topic. Okay, so in first part we discussed everything related to EMI, and then we conclude EMI never to happen in your life. What you need to do is you have to earn passive income. Yes, that's the only way. We always say EMI as an evil monthly installment because, in spite of helping, though it feels that it's helping you, it drains your month on month basis, and you do lot of sacrifices, personal, professional sacrifices in your life. I still remember one of our member, Mr. Unni Krishnan, and in fact, Mr. Virendra Patni also, who is also there, the part of this today's webinar. Both of them shared for the first, during first part, that how they have, uh, suffered a lot because of EMI in their life. So it is actually, it's one of the biggest pain of any person in the life, and that's the reason we have named it evil monthly installment. And how you can get away from this, so you have to earn passive income. Now moving forward, let's see. So what does next slide talk about? Okay. Oh, so next slide says how will passive income be possible? It is very much important to know how it will be possible. So it says that you have to budget for yourself. Oh, this is, it sounds very simple. हिंदी वालों के लिए बोलूं तो जब हम ये बात करते हैं कि पैसिव इनकम पॉसिबल कैसे होगा, कैसे जनरेट करें पैसिव इनकम, तो सबसे पहली बात आती है कि आपको अपना अपना बजट तैयार करना पड़ेगा, अपने आप को बजट करना पड़ेगा कि आपका बजट कैसे बने। अपना बजट मींस आपके ड्रीम्स का बजट, आपके डिजायर्स की बजट, दैट यू हैव टू मेक। So, budgeting yourself means you're budgeting for your dreams, your desires, your requirements, which you think that you will be needing in coming future. You have to budget for yourself. Unfortunately, in India, we budget for everyone else. We budget for banks, we budget for our EMIs, we budget for our electricity bill, telephone bill, all the bills. But unfortunately, we never budget for ourselves. Yeah, that's a very sad part. So, you have to understand that budgeting yourself is must. Remember that budget is an expense, just like you say income tax, mortgage installments, medical bills, electricity bills, telephone bills, school fees. Tell me one thing. Have any of you ever thought about not paying school fee of your child? Huh? Telephone bills, cell phone bills? No, because you budget about them, but you don't budget about your big dreams. We never budget about our house, a home which we always dream about. We never budget about, the money which we will require to start our own business, and that is called budgeting about yourself. So let's say you have to buy a house, you have to start your own business, you have to buy a car, you have to buy a home, you have to buy a house, so you have to, why don't you budget it in advance? Let's say 5 years before, 10 years before, or at the start of your career. So budgeting is obviously required. Now all those people who had told me that they are paying EMI, even you have to budget now if you have never budget, done budgeting for yourself. I mean, let's say, you have a 10-year loan. Okay, let me take an example of one of our, so Machinder ji ka 10 lakh ka loan hai, तैयार कर सकते हैं दिमाग में कि मैं 5 साल के पहले इसको 3 साल में कैसे पे करूं. दिस इज कॉल्ड बजटिंग. आपको वो बजट करना पड़ेगा, राइट. हमारे एक और क्लब मेंबर है मिस्टर यशवंत, उनका 10 साल का लोन है 49 lakhs का. सो आपको बजट करना पड़ेगा अगर आप 5 साल में इसको पे करना चाहते हैं, 7 साल में इसको पे करना चाहते हैं. सो दिस इज कॉल्ड बजटिंग. एंड आई होप कि आप लोग बजट का मतलब समझ रहे हो. हाउ व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ बजटिंग फॉर योरसेल्फ. एम आई क्लियर टू एवरीवन? व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ बजटिंग फॉर योरसेल्फ? हेलो. Okay, yes, Mr. Manish says yes. Okay, even Mr. Neil Patel. Okay. जी बिपिन जी, खर्चे ही कम नहीं करने होंगे, आपको पूरा प्लान करना होगा कि अगर सोचना होगा, क्योंकि घर खरीदना, जैसे आपके बच्चे के लिए स्कूल फी पे करना जरूरी है, आपको अपना सेलफोन बिल पे करना जरूरी है, वैसे ही आपको बजट भी करना जरूरी है. घर लेना जरूरी है, राइट. आपके बच्चे को अगर फॉरेन भेजना है तो वो भी एक जरूरी चीज है. मिस्टर प्रमोद जी कहते हैं कि पैसा आएगा कहां से. बात करते हैं प्रमोद जी की पैसा कहां से आएगा. बिल्कुल पैसा आएगा. आपके फोन बिल के लिए पैसा कैसे आ जाता है प्रमोद जी? आपके बच्चे के स्कूल फी के लिए पैसा कैसे आ जाता है? वहीं से आएगा, क्योंकि वो आप बजट करते हैं. बाकी चीजों के लिए आप अपना प्लान रेडी नहीं करते हैं, इसीलिए वो पैसा आपको दिखता नहीं है. ओके. मच्छिंद्र जी कहते हैं इनकम बढ़न होगा, बढ़ेगा इनकम ऑफ कोर्स, बट वो सब बजट करेंगे हम. ओके. सो अल्टीमेट do this budgeting. The secret is just to create as much as investment asset as is necessary to generate income that can pay your liabilities, right? फ्यूचर में जो लायबिलिटी होने वाली है, जिसके ऊपर आप लोन लेने वाले हैं, या जिस जिस इन्वेस्टमेंट से कुछ कमाई नहीं होने वाली है, उसकी जो ईएमआई बनेगी, उसका जो लोन बनेगा, अगर आप बजट करेंगे तो वो आपको पता चलेगा, उससे आपको फायदा होगा. Okay, Mr. Vinay Dubey is asking, did I miss a lot? No, Mr. Vinay Dubey. Practically, this is the first slide, which we are talking about. We are starting from this slide itself. Rest were something which we had discussed in the past. So I've not missed much. So, Vinay Dubey, just to give you an idea, we were talking about this point that if we have to pay our EMI off, we need to budget for ourselves. Budget for ourselves means whatever important dream, desire you have in your mind, you have to budget for it now. I mean, you have to put a amount for that also aside. Whatever amount you can put. I understand sometimes the required amount would be too high, but at least you can put a smaller penny, smaller budget for that. That is definitely possible. That's not such a big deal. In fact, that is easy than to pay an EMI. Okay, so let's move to another point. Okay, so now when I always say that passive income, lot of people make confusion about passive income. They don't perhaps understand the meaning of passive income. So I will discuss this point in detail. Now, passive income is certainly coming from your investment. Yes. Passive income means where you are not putting your effort directly, or, you know, during the current time, you are not putting your effort and you are just generating an income from it. Right? For example, if you are earning rent from your second house, because in first house, of course, you are staying. If you are earning rent from your second house, so that is an investment income for you, and invested income. However, at as of today, you are not doing anything for that home, because in the past you made money and you purchased a house now, and you are earning income on that investment. So that is a passive income where you are not putting your physical effort directly and you are generating good income for you. In other way, you can also say that you are minting your own money. एक बार मुझसे किसी ने पूछा कि ऐसे कैसे पॉसिबल है, आप ऐसा कैसे बोलते हैं कि मैं अपना पैसा खुद प्रिंट कर सकता हूं. ऑफ कोर्स यू कैन प्रिंट योर मनी, खुद प्रिंट कर पाएंगे. Yes, if you understand this point, this slide clearly, you will come to know how you are going to print your own money. That's the secret. And now, so there are two kind of investment income. The first one is running income, and second one is asset income. Now, what is the difference between running income and asset income? Both are coming from investment. Yes, both are coming from investment. So let me take an example. Let's say we have a house. If you are generating rent from a house, that is a running income for you. If you have not put your house on rent, it's an asset income for you. And asset income is actually a liability for you. It sounds a bit confusing, right? Let me tell you how. Suppose you have a house and you have not put that house on rent, right? And now you're paying property taxes, maintenance taxes, electricity bill. So you are paying these amounts though you are not earning anything out of that house. So that is an asset income, which is actually proving to be a liability for you. because every month you are spending some or the other money from your own pocket behind that asset, and you are not getting anything out of that. However, in running income, this does not work like that. You are generating something from that running income. So this is the difference between running income and asset income. And this is very important point for all of you, that the passive income is actually going to be your running income, not your asset income. I don't support anyone for going for any kind of asset income, especially till the time you become a rich man. If you are a rich man, if you can afford, it does not make big difference in your life to pay some property taxes, electricity bill, so that's absolutely fine. But if you're in middle class, I don't suggest anyone to go for asset income. Voice is breaking. Okay, let me check. Sometime the internet creates such problems. However, is everything fine now? Do I sound good now? Going good? Okay, okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, yeah. Okay, yes. So this was my point. So all of you, please make a big note of this sentence, that you have to generate a running income in your heart, in your mind, in your blood, in your veins, everywhere. That you have to generate only running income. Never generate passive income. Always generate a running income, because asset income sounds, feels like an income, but actually that becomes a liability for you and your family in coming time. Running income is the right income which you should always go for. I've also put a background music, here, just to make it to a bit, good for all of us. Can you all hear background music? Can anyone give me the answer if anyone can hear this background music? Oh, yes. And I hope that that is not disturbing all of you, right? Munish, I remember your question. I will talk to you. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So let's move with. So Munish says, so Munish, there your question was ascent. I did not understand. Can you please repeat your question? मुनीश जी को चैट बॉक्स को ऊपर ले जाना भी मुश्किल होता है. Anyway, Munish, can you put your question again? Okay, गया गया लेकिन तब तक क्वेश्चन भी ऊपर चला गया. वॉइस ब्रेक हो रहा है, ऐसा कह रहे हैं क्या आप लोग? ओके, जिनके लिए वॉइस ब्रेक हो रहा है, मैं उनको एक काम करता हूं, आपको मैं यूट्यूब लिंक देता हूं और आप लोग यूट्यूब लिंक के सहारे यूट्यूब पे लिंक कर लें. Okay, Munish says, is appreciation in asset is passive income? No. So that is a very important question. Okay. Yeah, yeah, Mr. Nirav Shah, let me put the YouTube link here. Okay, so this is a YouTube link. In case someone is facing a lot of voice problem here on this My Meeting portal, please go for YouTube link. There you will not find any disturbance. ओके या सो मिस्टर मुनीश शर्मा के क्वेश्चन को लेते हैं हम. इज appreciation is asset is good, but Mr. Munish, when you are a middle class, when you have to take care of so many other expenses, you have to take care of a family, you have to make big houses, big car for your family, you have to take care of so many other expenses, your children, school, college fees. Then if you going for an asset, though it's appreciates, I understand it's appreciating, the value is appreciating, but it's also taking some monthly expenses from your pocket every month, and that is turning to be a liability for that moment. That is not good for you. So that's the reason my point is always go for running income. I'm not saying that don't go for asset income. I have already discussed this point. So going for running income, actually, what is a running income? If I try to define, it means you strive to reach such a stage where the income from your investment asset pays for the expenses on your, let's say, bad capital assets, and for your unnecessary revenue expenditure. So unnecessary revenue expenditure means when you are paying electricity bill and other bills for a non-rented property. So this is a running income. And once you generate a running income, oh sorry, that was an asset income, yeah, that was a running income, sorry. And when you generate a running income, then it means through which you are earning rent, and you are using that rent to pay some other EMI of your life. And once that EMI is paid, you are earning that free money, right? You are earning that free money. And that is when you say that you are printing your own money. So I had told you that if you make running income, you are actually printing money yourself. And that is the secret of becoming a rich person in the life. Is if you generate asset income, there is a possibility, you know, that it is taking somewhere towards being a poor, because asset income again has a different challenge. You know what? Let's say you say that your property is the value of your property is appreciating. It is also possible the value depreciates or remains stagnant for so many years. Then what? Then you're not getting anything in your life. You are not even generating income out of this. Neither value is depreciating or appreciating, right? अमर जी, मैं ये बता रहा था सेट इनकम, रनिंग इनकम का मतलब ये होता है कि कोई ऐसा इन्वेस्टमेंट जिससे एक बार आपने कर दिया, तो उससे आपको रेगुलर बेसिस पे कुछ ना कुछ इनकम आता रहे। और एक एसेट इनकम होता है। एसेट इनकम का एग्जांपल मैं एग्जांपल देके बताना चाहूंगा। जैसे आपने घर खरीदा, एक जमीन खरीद लिया आपने, और जमीन से आप कुछ नहीं कर रहे, आप उसके ऊपर खेती नहीं कर रहे। खैर खेती तो कभी जब आप खेती करने लगेंगे तो दैट इज नॉट अ रनिंग और नॉट अ पैसिव इनकम। पैसिव इनकम में आपका फिजिकल वर्क और आपका टाइम नहीं जाना चाहिए। तो अगर आप जमीन को रेंट पे नहीं दे पा रहे हैं किसी वजह से, तो दैट इज एन एसेट इनकम। और वो आपको नहीं करना चाहिए तब तक जब आप एक अच्छे खासे अमीर इंसान न बन जाए। जब तक आपको लगता नहीं कि मैं एक अमीर इंसान बन चुका हूं, तब तक आप हमेशा रनिंग इनकम ही जनरेट करें। And that running income is going to be a passive income. So I hope everyone understood the clear cut meaning of passive income. So a running income is only going to be a passive income for you, not an asset income. I have discussed this point in so much detail because a lot of people make a lot of confusion, and they always get into buying asset income, and that becomes another hurdle in their life to become a rich person. Okay. Okay, so Prakash Yadav says how to buy first home and pay off EMI. That is my point, Prakash. Don't buy EMI. Wait till the time, wait and stay on rent. Stay in a small house till the time you generate a running income for you, and then buy your first house. Okay, I don't say that you generate the whole amount. Let's say you have a house of 40 lakh rupees. At least generate 30 lakh and just take a small home loan of 10 lakh rupees. I'm not saying that you delay your plan for so long, but generate fund, generate running income, and then go for buying a house. Let me give you my own example. I had 1.5 years ago, I had purchased a house in Pune. That house I paid a total of, like, they charged 2 months, 2 years of maintenance fee, all. So I have paid around 49 lakh rupees. So let's say 50 lakh rupees. Out of 50 lakh rupees, I paid 37 lakh rupees from my own pocket. Okay, only 13 lakh rupees that had to be paid. So I took 3 lakh rupees my father helped me with. So 40 was paid. 9 lakh rupees I had taken a loan. I took loan now when my house is almost ready. It was ready. I got the possession during Diwali, and now just a month before I had taken this loan of 9 lakh rupees, I requested the bank manager to please delay my EMIs for coming 6 months. And now I have, like, I'm going to put this house on rent. I would be generating a rent of 10, minimum 10,000 rupees, and that is the EMI amount which I have to pay now, around 10,000 rupees. So this is how you buy your first house. That was my first house. I purchased this house myself for the first time, and I am not paying anything from my pocket. So in a way, I am generating a running income from my house now. The day my EMI would be paid, of course, I am also investing. Why I took 6 months from the bank manager? Because in 6 months, I will again collect more fund, and I will put into the stock market. One side, I will start generating wealth from the stock market, and will try to pay this 10 lakh rupees as early as possible for me. I hope this example helps you all. हिंदी वालों के लिए भी मैं फटाफट बता दूं। मैंने आज से 1.5 साल पहले एक घर खरीदा। टोटल 49 लाख, 49 लाख का वो घर था, जिसके लिए मैंने अपने पास से 37 लाख रुपीस पे किए। वो मैंने पुराने इन्वेस्टमेंट से कमाए थे, वो मैंने पे कर दिया। उसके बाद बच गया लगभग 12 लाख रुपए। उसमें से 3 लाख रुपए मेरे पिताश्री ने दे दिए हैं, मुझे हेल्प कर दिया, क्योंकि मैंने उनसे पहले भी बहुत ज्यादा कभी कुछ लिया नहीं था। तो उन्होंने कहा कि मेरे पेंशन में से तुम्हारा भी कुछ हिस्सा होता है, ले लो। 3 लाख रुपए मुझे पिताजी ने दे दिया, और अब 9 लाख रुपए मैंने लोन पे उठाए हैं। लोन पे मैंने पिछले महीने ही मैंने लोन उठाया, क्योंकि बाकी का पैसा जो देना था टुकड़ों टुकड़ों में, वो तो मैं देता ही चला गया था, तो मुझे लोन लेने की तुरंत जरूरत पड़ी नहीं थी। अभी दिवाली के टाइम पे मुझे मेरा घर पोजेशन मिला है, और उसके पहले ही कुछ दिन पहले मुझे मैंने लोन लिया है। मैंने बैंक मैनेजर से रिक्वेस्ट किया कि लोन मेरा आप 6 महीने के लिए डिले कर दें, तभी मैं ईएमआई पे कर पाऊंगा, और उन्होंने कहा ठीक है। अभी ये 6 महीने में मैं पैसा इकट्ठा करके स्टॉक मार्केट में डालूंगा, ताकि उसको मैं वेल्थ क्रिएशन करूं एक साइड में, और 6 महीने के बाद तब तक तो मेरा घर रेंट पे चला ही जाएगा। 2 BHK का घर है, रेंट पे चला ही जाएगा। रेंट मिनिमम 10,000 रुपीज तो आएगा, तो मैं आराम से अपना ईएमआई बिना अपने जेब पे बर्डन आते हुए पे कर पाऊंगा। एंड इधर से जो मैं वेल्थ क्रिएट करूंगा ये इधर स्टॉक मार्केट से, उसके थ्रू मैं अपना लोन जल्दी ही रिपे करके खत्म कर दूंगा। राइट? तो इस तरह से मेरे जेब पे कोई ज्यादा टेंशन भी नहीं आया, मेरा पहला घर भी हो गया, और सब कुछ सेटल्ड हो गया। नो हेडेक एट ऑल, एंड आई एम हैप्पी। ओके, एंड घर भी मेरा हो गया। So I hope all of you understood how running income can make your job so easy, even if you are going for a loan or EMI. Everyone understood my story, which I just told you. This was my own story. Okay, so one very important question Mr. Santosh Kumar Pinge is asking. Santosh Kumar Pinge, sorry to say, but please ask this question. I know after certain more around 10 to 15 minutes later, we will come to that question. Okay. Obviously, stock market will, yes, your answer of your question is yes. One can create so much wealth from a stock market. This is possible. It requires, no, don't be sorry. You did not make any mistake. It is just that I'm saying that this is a bigger topic. So let's discuss it later. Let's finish the remaining part first. Okay. So now very important question. This is, you need to understand sources of generating running income. And these are few sources which I could understand: rental real estate, rental land parcel, and then stock market trading investments. These are few sources of generating running income. There would be many others. I could only collect these three, so I mention it here. So whatever investment you're making, if on those investment, if you're earning something, running means earning something on a regular basis, on monthly basis or quarterly basis, so that is going to be very helpful for you. So these are few sources, right? Yes, there are people who they put their land parcel on rent and make money. So that is also good option for making running income. Okay. Now we need to check that what is the next slide saying to us. Okay. So, oh God, yeah. Next slide. What additional you need to do periodically? Oh, yes, this is very important. We cannot only talk rosy stuff that yes, if running income, we make running income, we can actually make very good money. But when you are generating running income, and if you want to do it bit faster, what you need to do is you need to keep doing these things. You need to review time to time. For example, let's say if someone asks me what is the best investment option for coming 1 year to make such investment from where in future we would be generating a running income, I will go for a stock market, because real estate is bad nowadays, and it is still going to take at least 1 year to start with a bit, हिंदी में एक बहुत अच्छा वर्ड है हलचल, so bit movement which requires to give a positive outlook of the real estate future, that is definitely going to take 1 more year. So for this 1 year, of course, it is going to be a stock market. So yes, you have to keep changing. Mr. Santosh Kumar Pinge asked me that can a stock market? Stock market can, but if you want to create big wealth, so much wealth as you said, you have to keep changing. You have to keep allocating according to the market scenario, the economy of in the finances of Indian economy. So keep reviewing, if possible, do change, but always balance. Don't put all the money into one segment only. Even if stock market is doing too good, don't put all the money into stock market. Put some into real estate, put some into other some for being on the safer side, of course, some into gold, silver, wherever you prefer, and keep refining as well. It's very much important, because without that, that is not going to help you. And then the last point which is very important is we need to see what. Okay, Anand Kumar says, what is refining? Refining means, keep I mean, let's say, when you started the investment of investment, where keeping in your mind that in future you are going to generate running income out of that. At that moment, let's say you did not think about stock market, but in coming future, let after a year, if you come to know that okay, stock market is a good option, so you can go for good stock market now. So I mean, if you come to know about some new options which we did not discuss here, please keep going for that, because in everyday finances change, economy change. If in future, let's say, government is coming with something really good which is very lucrative, then why not go for that? Let's say, today, if you have good money, let's say you have 1 crore rupees, so you can put in a very good startup, a startup like Nifty Millionaire, or any startup. It was just an example. But if you have 1 crore rupees, and if you want to put, let's say you have 1.5 crore rupees, so 50 lakh, 1 crore, this is the seed capital required for a startup. And a startup are good, if it is run well, they are giving good return of your money. So you can put these, this is called refining. Keep refining if you're coming with new options. So make such investments. I hope you got the answer of your question, Mr. Anand Kumar. Okay, so coming to this slide, yeah, you have to definitely keep few things in mind, because whatever I talked, everything is possible. But okay, Mr. Anand Kumar, you're welcome. So please keep these 3 points in mind. Passive income is not easy. It actually requires a lot of hard work, because as I told you, if I go to the, just to support the first sentence here, that you have to take a lot of hard work. So hard work is this: reviewing, changing, rebalancing, and refining. This is the hard work. Yes, you have to do this hard work. But my point is, when you are paying an EMI, you are doing more hard work. You are taking a lot of emotional pressure, lot of toll on your personal life. Yes, lot of toll on your professional life. Lot of people overwork just to pay their EMI. These activities, reviewing, refining, rebalancing, changing, these are not tougher than those steps. Easier, but yes, it is a hard work. And then my point is, lot of people, there was a person here in the beginning, I don't know whether he is still there or not, Shitij. He had asked me, could you make any of your employee EMI free? And I had answered the same, that you cannot ask for overnight change. It does not happen overnight. So don't expect anything overnight. It will take time, but it will happen. And that's the reason I had just answered one person here, that if you're going to buy a house of 40 lakhs, I don't say that generate all 40 lakhs, from somewhere. At least generate 25 lakhs, 30 lakh, so that you should only go for a loan of 10 lakh, 15 lakh, in spite of going for 40 lakh loan. Thirty lakhs in one. Okay, Kaushik De Dakia is here. Welcome. You just joined right now, Mr. Kaushik. No problem. Uh, um, it is always going to be there on YouTube, so you can be a part of there. But welcome. Okay, yeah. So one very important point: generating passive income is very much possible. The only thing which I had talked in the beginning, you have to budget about it. एक जन ने मुझे पूछा था कि सर आप किसी ने आज के टाइम में, जैसे आप अपने बच्चों के स्कूल फी, टेलीफोन फी, ये सब पे 1000-2000 रुपए भी आप हर महीने बचा सकते हैं ना. मैं ये नहीं कह रहा हूं गो फॉर 5000, 10,000, जस्ट 2000 रुपीज, राइट. किसी किसी महीने में बोनस मिल गया या कुछ और आ गया या खर्चे कम है, save 3000 amount, put that amount for your investment purpose. So this is how it becomes possible. कहते हैं ना हिंदी में एक बड़ी अच्छी लाइन है, बूंद बूंद से सागर बनता है. तो start collecting a small amount, and then you can definitely make it possible. So now I have told you how you can go for EMI free life, what kind of investment you can make. So you have to generate running income. Can fully depend on Nifty Millionaire for wealth generation? No, Mr. Anil Srivastava. You have to, I told you have to keep changing. See other options as well. Nifty Millionaire, yes, one, you are generating wealth at one platform, but if you see any, I mean, I always suggest everyone that put some money in stocks, put some money in mutual fund. Mutual fund is also necessary, equity is also necessary, because if you put in both, you feel more relieved. Let me tell you one very important fact about equity. I'm going to utter something very important about equity. My point is, you know when you go for risky investments, you have to think both way. You cannot even think financially, you have to think emotionally as well. For example, let's say if emotionally you cannot see your investment depreciate by 50% over the short term, then equities probably will be not right investment for you, right? Because in equities it is possible that so if you are having a mutual fund in going parallelly, you will feel good that okay, my wealth creation is taking place at one place at least. Here I am making losses, and that will give you a boost, a motive to still stick to the market, though your you know if even if you made losses. Yes, please have a flight at 7:30 and answer all question at last if possible. Yeah, please, Neil Patel, tell me. What question you're talking about. I have my point is done. My only point was I wanted to motivate all of you to always go for running income, and running income will come from these few investment options which I told you: real estate, real estate, rental land parcel, stock market investments. And yes, nowadays you have some other options, like there I know a few people, they have purchased a car and they have put into Ola and Uber. Then there are few people who are having good, we have few club members who are having enough fund, so they have put into as a seed capital into one or two startups. But again, those going for startups, it's a very tough decision, because which startup will be having a bright future, that is very tough to find out. So it's better go for the stock market investments and fulfill your dream. Yes, one thing I will definitely say, as I have said earlier too, for coming 1 year, I will not talk a lot, but for coming 1 year, yes, stock market is the best option if you want to go for running income. Okay, Mr. Kaushik is asking a very important question. Can I fully depend on Nifty Millennium for passive and steady income? Um, that again, Mr. Kaushik, depends upon what is your expectation after, let's say, 10 years, 15 years, and what is the investment amount you have put now as of today for the investment with Nifty Millennium. What is the amount you have put? But my always point is, have at least two option for wealth and two option for income. That is my point always. And this is not very tough. I hope you got the answer, Mr. Kaushik. Yes, if you require to, if you uh, want to generate a very small amount of passive income, and because stock market does not mean that things will change overnight. Nifty Millionaire will certainly help you to generate, you know, good wealth in coming time. Okay, Mr. Pradeep Rawal from Delhi is asking me, any plan to start PMS? PMS. What do you mean by PMS, Mr. Pradeep? Perhaps, if I know also, I am getting the full form at this moment. Okay, Mr. Kaushik, now you got the answer? I, Mr. Kaushik, so answer of your question was, if you're looking for an okay passive income, Nifty Millionaire will not do anything big. Nifty Millionaire is only like helping you to create passive income based on your investment today. So you have to depend on, see how much investment you're putting. Let's say, I always assume average 30% per year on in a long term. And I always say that if you want to, your money will multiply 20 times in 10 years if you even generate 30% average return per year. So let's say you're putting 1 lakh today, after 10 years you are going to get 20 lakhs. Okay, so if your 20 lakh can help you to generate your passive income after 10 years, then of course Nifty Millionaire is going to help you with that. Okay, Pradeep Rawal has given. Okay, yeah, the portfolio management services. Pradeep, till now, that's not in our plan. Uh, So I cannot comment on whether we are going to do any portfolio management services, because what we are doing, it's a mission for us. We have this mission that at least 1 million people should be financially free being with us. And till now we are having, if I say all those people who are with us now, so around we have as of today, I think there are 1471 or 73 people as of date today. Okay, Natarajan Jayaraman says, what you have? Oh, he is from Chennai. So first of all, I really salute anyone who is from Chennai here. The way you guys have, handled your situations during this unprecedented rain and flood, that was commendable. Whole country has learned a lot from you guys. That was really good. That was amazing. Thank you so much to show us the way. And we are always there to help support you. Now coming to your point, so what we have for a retired person like you, for a retired person like you, since we are giving, annually we are able to generate a return of 50 to 60%. So of course you can put your money and whole year generate 50 to 60%. If you want, use that return for you throughout the year. Again next year, we will generate 50 60% profit. So you can use that for, profit for your expenses throughout the year. This is how you can use our project for you. Okay. Anyone, any other question? Yeah, someone has asked me, Mr. Pinge. Mr. Pinge is there, Santosh Kumar Pinge, who was asking about stock market. Santosh, are you there? How much I cannot, Vikram Gehlot ji, since this is a stock market, there's nothing fixed here. So I won't say exactly, but yes, as I will not say that in the first day itself you will get 50 60%, but after 2 to 3 years, when you will see that you have generated average 50 to 60% on your investment with Nifty Millennial. Okay. Okay. Santosh Kumar, then come Vipin Nasa. Okay, I am there with stock market from last 7 years and not earned anything. Now I have joined Nifty Millionaire. Okay, Mr. Nasa ji, I will just suggest you, don't even wait for 7 years. Just wait for 1 year, and you will see. I will not say how much you will earn, because again this is a stock market. Nobody can guarantee anything. I don't do. I will not say, because there are people and who come in front of me. They said I can guarantee. I cannot, and I believe that nothing can be guaranteed here. But just stay for 1 year, and you will see that you will earn something on your investment. Natarajan Jayaraman says, what is the minimum amount to be invested in share market? Natarajan ji, we say that, at least start with 1 lakh rupees. Yeah, then you will have great support always. You don't have to think about it in future then. If you start with 1 lakh rupees, you will not take any tension in coming months in case if you meet losses in the beginning, because stock market, it happens the moment you entered and next day you might meet losses. So if you have enough fund available already in your account, you feel better, you feel relieved, you feel supported, and you continue with your trading life even you have met losses in the beginning. Okay. So yeah, Mr. Bipin Nasa, I was just saying you that just wait for a year with Nifty Millionaire and you will see that you are making some money. But yes, for 1 year, just one request. Whatever you lost sometime in between you face because of Nifty Millionaire, don't lose your trust on Nifty Millionaire. If you have joined it for a year, stay for a year and see. And I'm telling you, this my sentence is going on YouTube in front of each and every person in India and all over world. After a year, you will not say that you did not earn anything being with this Nifty Millionaire if you followed all our instructions properly. Yes, that is again a question, because I have one person from Surat. He lost all his money because he did not follow Nifty Millionaire, because he we it happened in past that we faced two consecutive losses, and then he lost his trust on Nifty Millionaire, and he started following some uh, advisory from Indore, and he lost all his money. And then he came back to us that you tell us what to do. So please follow us blindly just for 1 year, and you will earn something on your money investment. Okay, yeah, Mr. Santosh Kumar Pinge, coming to your question, can we make wealth from stock market? Yes, definitely. Santosh Kumar Pinge, if you have not gone through one of our webinar, you know, on YouTube, it was wealthy in stock market. All of you who want to know how you can create wealth being in stock market, go through this webinar, 6 steps to become answer how you're going to create wealth being in stock market. Okay, yes, I know. This is the name of the webinar, 6 steps to become wealthy in stock market. I can give you the answer, but because this is not a small point, very important point it is. So you need to understand this point in detail, and here I won't be able to discuss in detail. So it's better you go for this webinar. Okay. Yes, Vipin NASA is asking me, are options more risky than futures? Of course, Vipin. Of course. Options are more risky. You know why? Because the volatility or options not even if you are not very good with options investment knowledge and strategy, in options what happens the day we come nearby expiry, it starts eating your premium, and though you will see on book that you are making profit in options, still ultimately you will not be making anything because it is eating your premium. So options is definitely risky than future, and it's too volatile. I remember one day I bought a option, and I called one of my friend and asked him to switch on his terminal, and by the time he switched on his terminal, I had purchased a call on 50 rupees and it moved to 98 rupees. And finally I asked my friend not to do this because there was no more scope left in that. Scope means, yeah, the option went for I think 116. I sold it for 116, but he could have just generated 16 to 18 rupees on option, and out of this 16 to 18 rupees, mostly would have gone to the broker. So that's the reason I asked him not to do that. Okay. So I hope you got the answer of your question. Santosh Kumar Pinge is already, he has got the answer of his question. Anyone else who is having any question in the mind, please let me know. Please let me know. Are you all know now? Are you all aware of this point now? All known of this point that how you can take care of your EMI, how you can get over of the EMI, because that should be the main purpose of this webinar. Okay, Anil Srivastava is asking me, I lost more money since I started trading in options. For that, Anil Srivastava is asking, is it true that rollover is allowed only once? No, no, sir. That's not true. If someone has given you this information, that's absolutely wrong. You can do rollover many times. No, that's not a right answer. Bipin Nasa, I lost more money since I started doing. Yes, Bipin, don't do that. Do options only when you are there in the market for 3 to 4 years, and 3 to 4 years, and then you know this market well. You know when to enter, when to exit. Otherwise, you have earned a good amount from this market. Only then do options. Okay, Natrajan is asking what is an ideal portfolio. With to work with Nifty Millionaire, the ideal portfolio is if you are going with any other company, I think they would be the right person to give you this information. Neil Patel is asking which service are you providing? We are helping people to create wealth, Mr. Neil Patel. Can't understand property in website. Okay, no problem, Mr. Neil Patel. Why don't you do one thing? You just drop your number here and I will arrange a call for you. Okay, our club member will help you in detail, because talking about the complete detail is not possible for me here. And or if you want, okay, let me give you other option. If you want, you can hear one of the webinar. Okay, we had done one webinar in past. What is stopping you to be financially free? I will. What is stopping you to become wealthy in stock market? Sorry, that was the question. Either it was wealthy in stock market or financially free in stock market. That was the topic. You can go through that webinar and you will understand our concept in detail. What is stopping you to become wealthy in stock market or financially free in stock market? This was the topic. Oh, you can do one thing. Everyone, all of you who wants to listen any of the past webinar of Nifty Millionaire, you can do one thing. You can go on this channel. Okay, so Neil Patel answer is done. Okay, Bipin Nasa. In December, Nifty Millionaire gave one call for buy only right at 7850, but now Nifty is above 85. Again, after making a difference, what is the reason there was no call given? Okay, Bipin Nasa, that is a very important question. Generally, a lot of people ask us why Nifty Millionaire is not doing a trade. When it seems that there is a chance the market is going up, market is going down. Our focus is that we will trade only when, in case if we are losing, should lose 1 rupee. In case if we are gaining, gain at least 2 rupees. If there is no such situation in the market, we will not trade. So risk is to reward. I understand that if since you are from your trading industry, so you must be knowing this point, that what is risk is to reward. So we want to go for only at least 1:2 risk is to reward. At least 1:2. If it is going for 1:3, 1:4, that's wonderful. But at least is to be 1:2. We don't want to go for a small profits. Otherwise, you know what happens? You start earning for your broker. You start disturbing your professional life, personal life. So it's better. Our system is trade less and earn more. And don't worry, we will get many chances. That's the reason Nifty Millionaire is one firm. It is such a nice point. Nifty Millionaire is only few of those firms in India which is making consistent profit. You know why? Because we follow discipline. We never compromise on our discipline. Why not market looks so positive in a particular period of time? Is so, and that is going to change your life. I hope you got the answer of your question, Mr. Vipin Nas. You don't worry. I told everyone, please be please be with Nifty Millionaire for 1 year. If you have joined for a year, and you are going to make money. Okay. If someone is asking me that I want to talk to you, you can directly call me on a number, and the number is 022 426 33301. Okay. Okay, this is the link I have given to you, all of you, of Nifty Millionaire YouTube channel. In case if you want to hear, learn, anything regarding to stock market or investment in stock market, and if we have covered that topic, that would be available on this link, which goes to you now. Okay, yeah. So let me paste my number here. I just have one request that please call me next week because आज थोड़ा मैं थक गया हूँ. सुबह से भी बहुत काम था. So, if it is very urgent, call me, no problem. I am always at your service. But if it can be taken care of on Monday, that would be a bit helpful for me. Vipinji, I'm sorry. WhatsApp is not possible today. Now, but no problem. We can talk. Okay, you can call me anytime whenever you think. Let me give you the cell phone number also. In case if I don't pick up some time, because let's say today is Saturday, if like as I told you, if I'm a bit tired, or if in the evening I go to meet few of my friends, in case if I miss your call, don't worry, just drop me a message, you know, and whenever I get free, I will call you. But please don't feel bad that I did not pick up. Let me give you the cell phone number on which you can call me. Oh God, net is not supporting us. Okay.